Alrighty. All right. All right. Hey, chat, want to hear something cool? Check this out. There we go. Hear the poor. The holidays are over. I actually went back to work. I started work today, although most of the people are still out, so not a lot of work. So it's basically it'll be officially back on Monday. The holidays aren't over until Jesus comes to my door and gives me a roasted chicken. We'll go with that. All right, let's start. Move this here. Actually, I don't know why I moved this here. There we go. Whoop. is it? There we go. Kenny Lauderdale. I know that guy. Hold on, I have to see this tweet. Oh, never mind. Good old beer. Oh boy, actually, let me make sure the audio is actually working. Yeah, we're good. And I'll just boost the volume some more, just to make sure that everything's maxed out. There we go. All right, so God. Oh wow, we actually ended exactly at 48 hours. Crazy. God, last time we left off, what the fuck happened? A lot happened. So, okay, you can see here. So last time we left off, we wrapped up a bunch of side quests. We headed to Grand Trad to accept Luis's his duel, as it were. We dueled him, and then he exposed us as a filthy, filthy human. Damn, so now everyone hates us. We then returned to the hidden Elda village where the prince was assassinated. But it turns out that we were the prince all along. And so now we are the prince. And now we have to confront the intruder. Actually, no, not even. We're actually going to go to the hall. So they're going to get a bunch of huge lore dumps. All right, chat. Get ready for a bunch of lore. I hope you're ready, gamers.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries.
Okay, I will make this comment. So, because we are... Why sit on this? I mean, the Elda are a persecuted tribe where half their people were killed. I think if they were revealed to be alive, the church would let's go kill them. But I'm guessing you mean prior to that happening. Good question, actually.
You understand now, yes. We, the Elder, are the survivors.
It could just been repression from the church itself,
Our
because
ancestors
again,
fled the flames of war and thus
actually,
escaped
it might get explained, but if I were to theorize, the church basically wants to impart their own dogma and belief system. So this backstory, I guess the real history of the world, would completely undermine them. So they would probably a lot of repression going on there, which is also why the Elder were actually so repressed.
It beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell.
Sorry, I actually wanted to make my comment before I answered Scoops' question. So basically, since the protagonist is an Elder, that means the Elder, are, I guess they're technically everyone's human, but like Elder are like the closest we have to like the original human. And because we, the player, are gamers, that makes that by the transitive properties of that, the most oppressed group of all in this world are gamers. So, you know, really makes you think.
Rampant magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters.
Also, the backstory to like why humans exist in the form that they do was basically foreshadowed at the very beginning of the game. There's like a throwaway line. Battlestar Galactica says something along the lines of like, anxiety breeds the worst monsters. Like obviously it was meant to be a metaphor, but no, it was actually, it ended up being quite literal.
Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed. But its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
Yeah, so like Scoops asked like 4 minutes ago, the church basically just repressed the history out of initially good intentions, and then it kind of warped into its own greedy oligarchy, however you want to call it. Theocracy is more accurate.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
Okay, so I don't know if Yetz was there. So if we're the prince, who was the guy sleeping there? So the guy sleeping there was the prince. you were basically the hopes made you're basically the prince's hopes and ideals made manifest through magic, basically. So essentially, you're a tulpa. You're the prince's tulpa.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
You're his Noah, I guess, to his N, I'm guessing you mean? I'm guessing that's the no you're referring to. Oh. Oh, wait! I forgot.
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There's weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out as though that's the natural order. Also, this is not... Oh! And here's why we went with a strength build. My determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiment of the prince. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together?
I missed it. I don't know.
I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Gallica's ride or die, baby.
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Yeah.
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, That may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
I actually logged into the phone, the side tube on the phone, to see what you actually spoilered. I didn't need to do that, so thanks for that.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw. Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
So Luis was from this village, but I guess there's just a random Clamar family in the village.
What is this forbidden spell?
The forbidden spell.
Is in control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy, and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more Magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the Magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone please!
Yeah,
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
get him.
After him!
Get his ass. Remember how Luis got much of his rep by hunting and killing humans? Do you think that was legitimate, or did he turn people into humans? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I almost still peeled my beer. Holy shit. I think that gets answered, but I forget the answer. But if I were to speculate, I'm pretty sure that's what he had been doing. If you could just generate a human reliably, then yeah. All right, let me make sure that I actually have the archetype I want equipped. Yes. Wait, why is my sword so shitty? Oh no, do I not have a good sword? Oh god. No. Maybe there's a store. Is there a store I can go? Wait, there's a store. Maybe he's got a weapon for me.
Hello.
No, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh, wait. Yes. Oh, thank God. Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I sell stuff? No, not quite. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry to hear that. God, these are expensive, though. I'll hold off for now. Russell, is everyone safe? We are. We've had no casualties, however. We were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. I could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against him. There was little else that could have been done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of the Resistance, any move we might have made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince's awakening and came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but surely he has a plan. Tread carefully, please. What's he gonna do? He's like an old Ujif man. Let's go, gamers. Also, that Gallica image kind of took me back. It's like, good.
Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack.
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the
Do Scottish people really roll their R's that aggressively? Or is it just
I
him?
must report back to Lord Louis.
I don't think they
Any
do.
idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Louis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's been a bit. I've spoken to him, and I've heard him speak. I don't remember him rolling his R's, though.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Louis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And
So many imposters.
become the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away. But it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
He's back.
The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
The prince. The power of your newly earned archetype prince surges forth.
Guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight.
Damn.
Stay on your toes.
The script writers are getting lazy. The prince is an archetype exclusive to the protagonist. You can now change it as you wish. It can act as a support for all Fences' skills, so that's great.
All right,
So-
let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Heroic slash. I thought that said Globo Homo. I'm like, oh no. No, Homo Goroleo. What do we want to do here? I think we want to hit the legs?
The blade's edge!
Perhaps this assassin.
Berserker! Get wrecked! Let justice prevail! As the point of a sword!
Wing beat. Ow. Wait, do I even have a healer here?
The shame.
As if I
die.
Of course.
knocked out. We gotta revive him.
Also, I'm doing a
I won't die.
billion damage. Hold on, I gotta revive him.
Use now. Think later.
I shall repay this
I've
favor
sworn oath of
tenfold.
knighthood. This should help.
That helped.
My thanks.
That helped us out.
Only a flesh wound.
I'm sorry.
Allow me to use this.
Alright, who's going next? It's the Dark Knight, so we're gonna switch her out. Hold on. Party.
I shall
There
disengage.
we go.
part. Oh, healing light.
help.
Much thanks. Thanks.
Let's stay calm.
The thing should be.
Time for some
Yeah,
close.
the thing should be weak to wind, actually.
The blaze egg.
But I don't think I have any wind guys on me. Oh wait, no, I might. Oh wait, no, I don't think he was. No, he's using wind attacks. Why would he be weak to wind? That's dumb. Could just be fire. Fuck it, lurking Nightblade.
Come in. General, are you
Does too much damage. The problem.
Thanks.
That helped.
Can't really test my theory.
Prince. I'll cut through.
Legs are back to normal.
Oh great.
We'd only just taken them out.
Oh, thank you. Switch out you for
You got this.
Here I go.
There's Yufa.
Souls of kings, give me strength.
Yufa hit their weakness.
can't afford to hold
Alright,
back.
something was weak there.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one. Wind should solve this.
It was the ear. Oh, the wing.
I shall vanquish evil. Burn to ash.
Okay, now we can fire.
Let's work together.
Fire art. Windblade. Ooh.
We'll team up.
Scour.
How's that?
Look at that damage.
Accept your fate. Some darker arts.
I can do this. Perhaps if we all work together.
Wait, did I not switch out her class? Oh shit, I don't think I did.
Let my power support you.
That ought to turn the tide of the battle.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again. You can't hit me. Nice one.
Okay, there we go.
I call upon royal power within. Be ready for anything.
Much thanks.
Thank you.
Prince.
Royal Sword against human type monsters. Well, he is human type, but fuck it, we'll do Windblade because it's everyone.
Let me help.
Assassin.
Don't stop it. Okay.
Here I go. Heed me.
I shall vanquish evil. This should help.
I think we're good.
That was helpful.
Gonna go Ultra Greed here.
The blaze egg.
I'll use what I must.
Okay, let's see if it has anything to steal. Oh, nice. It did. Soul Scream. Oh no, it's the cheating move.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again. This hurt bad.
Okay, good, good,
Let's get
good.
him some healing. Sidestepped it. She's
Just
doing great.
never
Just
fucking
let us
punished.
do this. Someone, get him healed up.
I ask for your aid.
Let's do this.
The enemy still stands.
I shall rule the general.
Alright, heal up.
Much thanks.
I am grateful.
We're looking good here.
Advance and face me. Some darker arts.
There we go. Dodge. Easy, easy, never punished.
I pray you're ready. Come forth now. Yes! I destroyed it!
I call upon royal power within.
Quite a boon.
That was helpful.
Behold. I walk a roy. Come forth, royal sword.
All right, let's see how much this will do. Royal sword.
We'll team up.
How's this?
Look at my sword. Just destroyed. Oh god, the blur. Wind God's Gale.
Satisfactory.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Oh nice, a point in luck.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
Power can be so intoxicating.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
The bastard got away.
I say.
All the music we hear is
It's no
her
mean feat
magic.
to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe.
I mean, the reason why, but basically her job was to essentially convey the message
Maybe we
to Rogue about his mission. To Rogue, to
the prince is safe,
Grius, to kill the
in a
prince.
manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still,
I mean, she's for the cause.
the people think you a monster. Will not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Yeah.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
Of course. I'm prepared.
Yes, that determination is how we'll stop him.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
He's lost too many lives along this journey, and if Luis has his way with the world, such partings would become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
That's about what it comes down to, yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. But we work best under pressure anyway.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Yes, I will.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
Oh, wait. We're beginning a new loading screen soon. Because now that we're the prince, it can only mean one thing.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. but I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory, but my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real.
I know you know because you
repeating myself.
posted an image, a cropped image of it.
I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Well, when you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush.
I mean that literally. Get in my cot. Yes,
The
friend.
mystical fairy, Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Friend.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
During squad battles, you may gain extra turn, and we also have 2 major archetypes. Elemental Master and Warlock. Or was it Wizard? Elemental Master and Warlock, that's right.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
This is the magic and music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the Chieftess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
This book is the legacy of my parents, the late King of Uchronia and the Queen of the Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
And then true utopia has never been... Sorry. True utopia has never been achieved. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel is based on the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. So if this book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly the ideals we're striving for? It seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Gruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic version... Oh, fuck. Too slow. There's no guarantee my idealistic vision would become a reality. And yet, what choice is there but believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that and nothing will... Except that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
Sure. Academia. It seems I've been summoned by more.
Happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again, as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks it.
Indeed, 'tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the Ascension of Kings.
I'm reminded that Moore was the author of the fantasy novel. Has Moore visited the ancient Elden Sanctum?
Marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There it is! Ah! There it is. The new loading screen.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? I always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Except you, Crown Prince, your bloodline definitely determines that.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
What do I say?
Wow. I feel so motivated.
Suddenly spoke with the eloquence of a philosopher king. would bemuse more than it would spur.
You can take it at your own pace. We're all getting used to it gradually.
New stuff you've felt and learned since becoming a king.
Sort of.
Can I ask you one more thing?
Yes, with an asterisk.
Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Showcase show. All right, get the Grand Tread.
Let's move.
You see?
Yeah.
Easy to say will help. Easy to say will help anyone, but then don't doing it's a whole nother thing. All the more reason we got to prove we're serious by putting our lives on the line. We'll lead by example. Besides, it won't be the first time we've crawled up our way up from the bottom.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch enemy.
Like, I'll say this, we won't be done tonight. We might not even be done next week, depending on where we're at.
Spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
Well, I guess we could be done by next week, but I'd have to, like, brush it at that point.
Is nowhere to be found.
What did you miss? What did you miss? We just fought Zorba. Some stuff happened about like hope and friendship, and that true utopia has never been tried.
The voice of the
Not too much, I don't think.
He was ultimately
Unless you were there when that happened. Luis is from the village. We know his parents were there, and they probably died when Forden sent his like purge thing.
Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Louis alone is reaping the benefits?
Wait, he did a second Happy Holidays image? Damn, that's cute.
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
I'm gonna lick that strawberry, but it's covered in cum. That's fucked up.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself.
Well, I mean, if that's what you're into, I'm not gonna judge.
What can we do? Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Enter Batlin!
Passing wastrel? So I drop in for a word since I was in the area.
Oh my god, he's being based!
One way to survive.
Oh, he's reading his little book.
Well then, let us depart.
Well, time to go killing.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you?
Ignore his chin clipping into his robe.
Let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
Of his gaze?
Above the royal capital.
Damn, Zorba.
As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
I mean, Zorba would fuck Luis if he had a chance to be closer to his lord.
Come on.
Oh.
Any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reeve.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
Batlin never doubts us.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I think I already said this, but Batlin actually, I thought he was just going to be like a minor, like, comic relief side character thing, but he has an arc, and he's actually like a character, and it's great.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise.
Biggest surprise in this game.
Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman. You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
You think politicians would lie to us?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh.
Can't believe Luis was in blackface this entire time.
Nor can anyone else. Save one low possibility.
Snatching
That's a sick reveal, still.
Of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back! Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why didn't His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Cause he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
Oi! Calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a Paripus like you, and you spit on him! Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juno, I can't believe this! I admired you! Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame! Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you! How dare you strike out at him? They're all traitors, I say!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions, and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
We'll just do our own research. That's all.
Has everyone gone insane?
Correct.
Oi, over here! Don't bother with them. No talking this one out. You need to run now.
God, battling in our corner.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
They'd have a hard time wrecking our gauntlet run, but we shouldn't chance it. We should make our way over to the hushed honeybee. Everyone else has already gone ahead. Also, this guy's looking kind of red and evil looking. Oh, the guy executing people is ironically himself now dead. I don't like that pick. Come on, it can't be that bad. This is a good picture. Why are you just lying? Why don't you like this one? You fucker. I had to like confirm. It wasn't cursed at all.
Smash it all to bits.
Her ears aren't big enough in that one. They're kind of small, actually.
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right? Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
But you're still you, yes?
Despite everything, I'm still you.
Just
Me.
like you helped
Fuck.
me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. And not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky.
Okay, so simple as the prince's soul was reborn, transferred into the Elder, then you got remerged once again. So basically, the character we had been playing... Wait, why did the game stop? Okay. So... Wait, what the hell? Is that Maria? It's kind of cool. Wait, what's this? Oh, cute. Oh, that's really cute, actually. It's an emulator, Doyes. It's not an emulator. But basically, the character we've been playing as for, I'd say like, what, 80, 90% of the game, has been basically the prince's, like, hopes and aspirations projected into, like, a Magla form and taken life. And then once we got back to the prince, we basically just re-merged with him. We were playing as a Tulpa, correct?
You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now. But I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
Trap or not, we have no other choice.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
If Luis is behind all these disturbances, then stopping him will only help us in the approval ratings. If we can restore civility and rational thought, it'll pave the way to defeating Luis. We must press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O king.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
Ooh.
What to pick?
Let's go sleep. Let's go sleep with Gallica. Don't worry, we got time. What is he gonna do?
Good night.
Rest well. Sleep tight, pupper.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
31 days. It would, but this game's too cool for that.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
This voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shalt inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think?
No, you're a little broad.
I don't really know what everyone's talking about. But everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
He doesn't believe in fairy pussy supremacy, so we got him there.
I'm working hard for it. It will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in his royal palace has to be stopped as soon as possible, and it's up to us to do it.
Right. Thank you.
Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least 1 day to spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets.
There's a few side missions, as well as wrapping up all of our social links.
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis. That's...
Oh yes, my favorite weather. Inclement, dread, classic.
Let's put an end to this.
Actually, wait, are fairies an offshoot of humans? I'd imagine they are. Or maybe they're a byproduct of magic. I actually don't know. I don't know if the fairies are really a tribe. I guess they are, but they're all ladies, so how do they reproduce? Alright. So we have the Dread. Oh, speaking of fairy, we have one right there.
So?
Let's have a look at her. Yeah, can we zoom in more? There's no photo mode in this, is there?
What now?
She's a simple fairy. Look at that. Talk to her. Hey, you're the one in this drawing? I knew it. You are. You're famous then. You know how crazy the world is right now, Mr. Famous Person. From where is it to what's it? Everything's gone weird. I think there's only women fairies. I've not seen a male one actually. I think I'll stay put for a while. I'll watch you from over here, okay? Yeah, she's gonna stay there. Okay. Alright, who can we hang out with? Basilio? Wait. How do we get to...
Sancta Hyperic.
All right then.
Can we actually go there? Hold on.
All right then. Go.
I don't either, but I guess they did it for like reasons. It is a French name,
Preparations
so.
are complete. Leave it to me. The runner's all ready for it. Now then.
Danger.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, let's have to make sure.
What lurks below?
Later.
It's not gonna be quite 30 days of side quest, but it's gonna be a decent amount.
All right then.
That being said, so if we go to, oh, you see, there's a quest there. It would be Louis, but he's like the only French name. Actually, no, Guido is a French name. It'd be like Guido, which I mean they pronounce that correctly, or correct-ish. Denny.
Hello there.
Hello there. I apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review our true traditions, and I discovered something about a set of towers scattered throughout the country.
Whoa.
A tower? Like that one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar. Oh, is that so? Then that makes things simpler. According to the books I've read, when Turmel rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the Towers 3. Alright, so now we have a boss rush. Well, not a boss rush, but we have a... When trials for 3 towers upon the hero proves thrice worthy, a forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. Essentially, 3 towers will appear each time with their own trial, and then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great unprecedented power. I wouldn't say this is Persona 3 December. Persona 3 December is boring. I don't even remember if Reload fixes that or not. I don't think it does. But that's more of a structural issue with that. Actually, wait. No, they might have, like, they actually might spread some events in that, so it's a little less uneventful. But it's been a bit. And the original Persona 3 and FES were more boring.
What will you do?
But for precise information, you'd best ask the informant. I hear there's a monster that's taken up residence there, so it might not hurt to go in with a bit more protection.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Alright, we got Trial of the Dragon. Wait, that's the name of Chi's DVDs. My god, Atlas.
Whoa.
God, they keep plagiarizing themselves. They keep ripping themselves off and, like, jerking themselves. Just look at our fucking franchises.
Be careful. I'll see you again.
I can't wait for Atlas to eventually go the way of Square Enix and just ruin the franchises that I love. But we're not there yet. So I'll enjoy the time I have with them.
What's the world coming to?
Oh, fucking just get in. I mean, Persona 6 could be bad for all we know. It's under a new director and stuff.
Can't see a single fancy thing here.
Cheers.
Alright. The beauty of the purple flames invites only death. Should you fall for their temptation, it is your life that will turn to ash. Yeah, so for that tower, we will need something that's good against fire. Which I'm pretty sure we can get accessories for that.
We stand behind you, Lady
All right.
Uther.
Where to?
Altaberry Heights. Oh, there's 2 quests here. Oh, no. Probably not AI, because I'm guessing the game was probably started development way before the AI craze kicked off.
Why?
Also, because Persona 5 Scramble kind of already dealt with that, sort of.
So that's what it's come to.
Yerg! Now of all times, the knowledge of the tower finally in hand. Oh, such as woes me.
What?
Did he say tower? Probably the same tower Denny was talking about, right? An elder with a fairy. You wouldn't be the heroes who saved this island, would you? 1,000 pardons. I've gotten excited and raised my voice, haven't I? I'm a Mustari researcher, you see, conducting an academic investigation into the island's folklore. Within them, the one thing that's drawn my interest lately is the legend of the 3 towers. I finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of these 3 towers, the Tower of Insolence, just north of this very town.
What shall I do?
Persona 6 will tackle the huge true. Oh my god, please. Gar, indeed, this must be the trial of the tower spoken of in the old tales, the one which grants a forbidden power to whomever completes it. Johnny, oh. Persona fan excited to play Persona 5 for the first time. That was
Splendid.
All right, we got another tower.
Take a moment to prepare.
I'm off.
No, most have. That's where the meme came from. A lot of people didn't play it, but they saw like Let's Plays or like.
You there?
Actually, you know what? You're probably even right there. A lot of people interact with games through like memes and like fan communities, which is weird to interact with a fan community without actually having like played the game. I don't know. That's strange. There are all manner of unpleasant rumors floating around, but I don't believe a word of them. In truth, I've had my eyes on you since the exhibition.
Sublime.
And then after learning that your lineage is as remarkable as your deeds, I knew for certain you are worthy of being the next king. I mean, to be fair, most people who've played Persona have only played Personas 3, 4, and 5. 3 was probably more recent than... 3 being much more recent because of the remake, which exposed it to a lot of people. A shocking amount, actually, so... I call it the Warm Heart, Full Wallet Hot Spring campaign. You have but to bathe in a hot spring, your highness, then you'll receive a reward. If you put some of the hot spring water you she wants gamer bathwater. So Johnny, funny you mentioned Trails in the Sky. I think there was an interview with, I forget who, maybe it was Kondo? Or some higher up at Falcom. Basically said that like a big reason why they were remaking Trails in the Sky, the first chapter, and I guess by subsequent the rest will probably follow, was because they had a difficult time like telling people where to start.
It's too much to take.
Which seems kind of weird because you just point to like just play the PC version, but I guess some people just don't have PCs in which to play it on, even if it's like you can just have a potato PC. But having a nice, super pretty looking remake of a 20-year-old game. It'll be 21 years old, I think, when it comes out, because I think it came out, what, 2004 originally?
Help me out, would you?
That's also true. I was going to mention that it's not being voiced, although there are Well, that only solves half the problem. There are mods to add voice acting, but it's the Japanese voice acting, so it doesn't really like, you still have to read.
Okay then.
Actually, I was in a conversation with someone about. Funny you mentioned that. But I was in a conversation with someone, and he had asked, "Hey, hey guys, what would you do if a girl you were seeing turns out was illiterate?" And we were very confused. I was like, "Define illiterate," and he described it as would find Dr. Suit hard to read. And apparently she had just admitted to this to him in confidence. And I was like, how do you, unless you're like rich, I don't know how you get by without knowing how to read. Like, you're probably like disqualified from most jobs. Again, the only way you get by with that is if you're somehow rich, but I don't know.
Is this it?
I don't know if you could even be rich and illiterate. It feels like that's so counter... I guess it's possible, like, you're just like, your parents just don't give a fuck, and they never sent you to school, because like, oh, we'll just have, like, the maids and nannies home, but I don't know. I don't know anything about this person. Dyslexia? No, she said she was illiterate, apparently, not dyslexic. Dyslexic can read. My brother's dyslexic. It's just very hard to read, because words, like, letters jumble and shit.
It's too much to take.
Where to?
So it can be a trial in and of itself. What am I doing here?
Let's go.
Is she hot? He didn't post a picture. Oh, he said she was cute. So maybe he didn't post a photo of her, probably like in respect for her privacy. There it is.
Hello.
Oh, what the? Whoa! This UFO's lewd. Damn, that's crazy. It's lewder than Juna's.
What are you talking about?
That being said, if I was dating someone and they told me that, God, I don't even know. Like, unless the parents were rich, I don't know. How do you get by? Like, even like retail jobs. Maybe retail you can probably get away with not being able to read. I don't know.
What am I to do? Cheers, eh?
Oh, actually, speaking of women, I have an old friend who got engaged.
If there's anything you
That was fun to know.
All right.
His now fiance is playing through Xenoblade. She got to the 3rd game. Oh, I actually didn't go to the pub to learn.
Weather like this, no telling what.
If Louise wins the throne,
Wait,
what
let's
will
start with her. Actually, I haven't read a book in a hot minute.
What will become of
I like reading essays a lot, but I've not like read a novel. I've been meaning to read Blood Meridian.
Hey.
Yeah.
In on this.
We already knew that.
Come again, Eddie.
Hey.
Come again.
Oh yeah, the last book I bought was oh my god, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. Seamus Young's book on his basically a compilation of his like blog series on the Mass Effect games. Wait, are we night? No, wait, we can hang out with him in the afternoon. Crazy. I bought that in support since he passed away, so I want to support his family, so I bought a copy of his book. Okay, no, I want to go back to Alta Berry, that's it.
Let's go.
Is this it? All right then.
Let's go.
We got a mother of all storms.
There's nothing to be done about it.
What more can I do? No harm in...
Alright, precious stone. Probably weak to ice, right? Oh, inflict hex. Damn, that's annoying.
Keep this to yourself.
Hey,
You know what I should... Fuck, you know what I should do? That's for my own thing. I should make like a document or something of like my backlog of... Good lord, that's not a bathing suit. It's barely even underwear. Wait, is there Hulkenberg post Hulkenberg, you fucker?
Oh, but which action?
Surely they didn't just do 3 of the 4.
I guess that's the end of it.
Gulligan. That's the fucking noise I made. Alright. So we should hang out with someone. Probably Barden? Yeah, Barden, because we're gonna finish him off. Oh, fucking... Gotta complete the set. God damn. Look, it's the goat. It's my goat. That's my goat.
Yeah? However. Aye, yes.
I've got to say, you show up at the most perfect time, you do.
The truth is...
They're about to announce the governor of Martyr again, seeing as it wasn't settled before an account of the sandworm. Put another way, I'm about to get the boot, but you've been at my side every step of the way. You deserve to be there at the end.
Gastro's been acting as a proxy since the giant sandworms made the governorship one big open question. Everyone's gathered here today to learn what's what, and probably to sentence me to exile.
That's terrible.
I do feel terrible, but that one vote they took was correct after all.
I asked you all to gather here so I could speak about Martyr's governance. While Barden was recuperating, I was glad to act as his proxy. However, henceforth, I would like Barden to resume his duties as governor.
What's this?
This town's autonomy was initiated by your sheer pluck. At the time, I cooperated only so I could use you for my own ends. But I had a revelation in those moments as the giant sandworm approached. I saw that I cannot even protect myself, much less the people. When you returned here, exhausted and in tatters, I regretted everything from the bottom of my heart. My actions are unpardonable.
Sir Gastro, but if I go back to governing, it's...
Have no fear. You can do it.
Right. I'm just not sure where to start. Except to begin with an apology. My excessive measures frightened you all. And I implemented them because of my own insecurity. I was anxious about whether or not I could keep you safe. So I turned to surveillance and barriers. No more. We'll keep some of our armed forces, but what I really need for security is to have faith in you all. That's why I am not fit to govern.
Things will be different now.
He's right. We've changed. From now on, we won't push all the power and responsibility onto just one person. Barden, listen! I followed your example and built a defensive barrier myself.
I did too. And I had an idea. We could turn uninhabited houses into shelters.
Things didn't go well before, that's true. But you're not the only one at fault, Barden. This is just as much our town as yours.
Oh, laddies and lassies.
You see? After 2 disasters, everyone has a more mature view of things. You're free to decline. But is that really what you want to do?
Well, now I must apologize. If it truly is what everyone wants, I'll be the governor of Martira again. This time, I won't do anything to scare the populace. We'll have faith in each other, and the town's unity will be known far and wide. And for our first step, I have the perfect suggestion. Step forward, young man.
Do not post the Maria
I
one.
stand here now is thanks to this fella. He is the hero who saved this town. The one most worthy of the crown. I want us to support him as the future king.
Yes! Bargain and a hero together!
Come to think of it, I never told you the truth behind that bit of arson. It was this little poor weeun who started it. He didn't mean to, but he touched an igniter some fool had left behind. I only know this because just the other day he came to me begging for forgiveness, all in tears. If I'd known from the start, I would have just thought it a lone accident. Instead, I acted like invaders had infiltrated us. Got my people all terrified.
But in truth, you're a kind person.
I'm the kind of man who rushes in without thinking. I ought to take more care and not act so rash. Let's focus on the future now. This region, in fact the whole country, depends on it. Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern?
There's no one more qualified for the job than you, Barden.
And you truly believe that? Then I must devote myself to the work even more, so as not to disappoint the future king. Thank you greatly for everything you've done. This only happened because I had your support. Even when I made mistakes, you stuck by my side. I'll return the favor one day. I swear.
Get some good booze. I can sense Gallica's thick ass.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden, keeper and heritor of the Commander's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Friend.
Light to this town, to this country.
Friend.
Today really is such a bonny day. I'm blessed with the greatest of friends. The townspeople love me, despite all my flaws. And everyone is so... Thank you again. I'm just so happy.
He went a little hard on the booze, I think. Translator's note, Bonnie means bunny. Benoy. Look, it's another fairy. Damn, we're just surrounded by them now.
Mister!
Hey, mister. Wait, what did you link? This better not be the Maria image. Or is this, oh, it's just the artist's pixiv. Oh. Wait. Oh no. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna log in for that. I'm not gonna risk it.
Wow.
How many fucking drawings do we have? Good lord.
Wow.
There we go.
Thank you.
What should I do?
Is there any fairies here? No. But there's rats. So, look at that art gallery. Hell yeah. It's just I'm not even thinking about, like, I'm not gonna get in trouble for looking at that. I just rather not. Oop, Jesus.
Got a sec?
Alright. Whomst can we hang out with? Juna, Nuris, and Brigitta. Let's hang out with Brigitta. Because she's almost done as well. Do we have a Brigitta in a swimsuit or whatever the fuck? Not even swimsuit, like underwear? Look how tall she is. Actually, wait. The heels are giving her a decent amount of height. I think she's still taller without them, but it's not nearly as much.
Intriguing. Honestly, I was thinking about closing up shop for good, but I see we have one last item of business for today. You didn't notice? 2 children have been following you. They have igniters. I imagine they're here for me.
Brigitta!
You two. I saw you at the village.
So you remember us? What a shame, right? I bet you didn't think you left any survivors, right?
Everyone we know is dead! You killed them!
I see. So, you're here for revenge. Is that it?
You've got it wrong. The church was the one that did this to you.
What are you talking about? The Sanctus told me all about it. They said you set the whole village on fire. That's why they gave me this igniter. They said killing isn't wrong when you're punishing the wicked.
I see. You. My apologies. But I'd appreciate if you didn't interfere. No matter what happens.
Understood.
This is your first time killing someone, I take it. I hate to break it to you, but you should have finished the job without saying anything. You realize you just gave yourself away. Now I might dodge. That's a chance at survival I didn't have before. Might easily be enough to turn the tables and kill you. And what's the exit plan after you've done the deed? How do you get out of the city before they find my corpse? Or did the Sanctus forget to mention these details? The church thought they'd use you to kill me. That? Or they were hoping I'd kill you?
No! You're lying!
If you don't have it in you, then I suggest you save your revenge.
You're not fooling us!
It's a painful thing, to live your whole life running away, carrying your sins on your back. If you ask me, it might even be harder than killing someone. You'll watch me die again whenever you close your eyes. You'll smell my blood, hear the rasp of my final breaths, see my eyes cloud. Again and again,
And again, that's what lies down this road. It's a dark path to walk, alone, with the weight of your despair. Your heart won't let you trust again, nor will it let anyone save you. But you still have time to turn back.
There's nowhere left for us to go.
I've prepared living spaces at my research facility. They're meant to give people like you a safe home.
What? What are you talking about? You think we trust you?
I know how easy it is to lose all your peace and hope in an instant. And now that you've seen that firsthand, I can't fault you for doubting me. But just once, just one more time, I want you to think of your future and get the help you need. It's a hard thing to crawl up out of hell. But the first step is having the courage to believe.
But if I lived in your place, you'd just kill me!
If I wanted to kill you, I'd have done it already. I'm not saying you have to trust me right away. Believe me. I have a hard enough time trusting people myself. But isn't this what you two really want? To believe in people, and believe in your own happiness. Thank you. I'll show you the way to the research facility now. That took incredible bravery, you two. I can already tell you have a better life than mine ahead of you. A more peaceful and gentle future, greater than anything we could imagine, is about to dawn. The two of them fell asleep as soon as they found their room. Must have been the first sleep they'd had in days. Can't imagine how nervous they must have been. We have to protect them. We can't let this place be destroyed. Suppose that means I can't afford to close down the shop just yet. I'll keep selling igniters for now. But I'll only stock models with limiters, meant to dampen their destructive force. And I'll offer a bargain for the people to trade in non-limited igniters towards buying my wares. Against the Church's campaign, it'll barely make a difference. But it'll buy some time until you take the throne, right?
That's smart. But I expected no less.
Well, once your heart's set on something, your brain tends to follow suit. It's a small gesture, at best. A pretense at change. But it's enough. As long as it can give those children a little hope. I trust you to brighten our world. Give it the surge of hope it needs. Take the throne, and lead us forward.
I mean, that image you posted? Oh, wait. Whoops. I think it's like, not the worst, but okay. Yeah, it's a little weird. Wait, is it slop? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I just noticed the fingers. Oh my, yeah. No, I'm just noticing that right now. Oh, that's, oh, God, wow, yeah. Just looking at it for like 5 seconds, I've noticed like 5 different things that are just wrong. Okay, yeah, this sucks.
Leave it to me. That's what I intend to do, after all.
Carefree as ever. But it's somehow still encouraging. I was always afraid of telling the truth. I built igniters into a shell around my life. On the inside, I figured I had nothing. I was nothing. Just a hollow parody of a person. But even knowing how weak I really am, You refused to abandon me. Thanks to you, I've come to know hope again. So I'll believe in that hope and try to live my life to the fullest. That's my decision, and I'll stick by it. Thank you, young man, for giving me the courage to live again.
Here's a different non-slop brown girl who's probably taking your sloppy, if you know what I mean.
Iconoclast Brigitte, keeper and heritor of the merchant's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Thank you for helping me embrace my weakness.
And now we have the tycoon class. Look at that.
No doubt there are countless people out there suffering, enduring unimaginable pains at this very moment. But you can show them that their world is not a living hell. Not when you have your own vision for it. I'll be waiting for the day it comes true.
There we go. 2 more social links done. We're climbing up the ranks, boys. Slowly but surely.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 30 days remain.
She can see your maglug flowing inside her. The magla flow is strong in this one.
Got it?
I see. Speaking of which...
Oh.
Shall we? Truth is...
Alright, we got a couple more people we can hang out with. So we got Basilio, Alonzo. Let's hang out with Basilio.
Truth is...
I thought that was a goat for a second.
Sam.
You seen the sky? Proper weird looking. If it's Luis who's behind it, then we've got one more reason to smack him down.
Hey.
Yeah, so the end game in this game, as you could already tell, is decently long. You got a lot of time to finish everything you need to finish.
Hey.
Right, we're here to help. What's wrong? You look rough, mate. Everyone looks rough under a sky like this. Let's get on to the job details, eh? You know Night Prowler, shady club? Some type's been using the place to make under-the-table deals for igniters. Sorry. Yeah, I had a bit of spit there. It's a merchant fat cat who's pulling the strings, of course. Rich as a king and fond of a drink or 10, if you catch me. Oh, shit. So right when he's leaving the club, riding high off his latest deal, that's when I come from behind and snap his neck. They call me the Neck Snapper. Going for the neck, huh? Wait, no, hold on, you're just gonna kill him? What the hell are you thinking? What am I thinking? You know just as well as I, don't you, Basilio? Someone's gotta kill people like him, and right now, that's me, Luigi Mangione.
No way.
Wait, that's not your name? What? Crazy.
Hang on.
Wait, let's at least hear him out first. Well, not much else to the story, really. I killed them all.
You having a laugh?
Vinka, why would you... After you two ran, the experiments just got worse. Told us they couldn't afford to risk us running away. Had to wear us out properly. Friends made corpses day after day. Endless pain, hour after hour. And still they told us we ought to be thankful. Said, at least you pieces of shit can be useful somehow. They tossed me down the chasm with the corpses too. But I survived. The power growing inside me. The power to tear the sons of bitches living large on their igniter-born prophets limb from bloody limb. Sounds like fate, don't it? I thought you of all people would understand, Basilio. I'm trying to make the world a better place. You're right to hate him, mate, but...
Listen.
You can't support this choice.
No.
I can't be a part of this.
Why?
You son of a... You were the first of us to make it out. And look at you dressed up for your high goddamn society. And where'd you come from, huh? Where's your family? If Fidelio were alive, I know he'd...
Vinka!
Hey, Vinka! Get away from me! Don't you ever show your face to me again. You're no family of mine. You're nothing to me. What the hell do I do? I get how he feels. I do so much that it hurts, but murder is murder. Ah, damn it. None of this makes any... Wait, the Mario web. Wait. Which one is that? I forget. If Del were here, he could tell me what to do. Fidelio isn't here anymore. I know that. But we would have died in there. Day after day, that pain was killing us. There wasn't a day in there I don't think about killing all the bastards behind the igniters.
No.
But still, I can't go around the city killing everyone I want. That's wrong, innit? I can't believe innit's just a word now. What do I do? Vinka's not backing down from this. I can tell. Hey, what would you... No, never mind. You're not Del. Can't ask you to tell me what to do. But when I've got my own answer for Vinka, you'll stand with me, yeah? When the time comes, I'll be counting on you.
I've got to decide my path now.
Give me some time to think, hey? For today, let's just go back. Oh, what's this? Is this the... Oh, that image, okay. Man, imagine Chris Pratt, when they make that Zelda animated movie, they're going to have Chris Pratt as Zelda. Alright, not Zelda. Oh my god, I did the thing. Link.
Definitely.
Whoops.
What do you want to do?
I'm kidding, of course. It's actually going to be, who's the other guy? Spider-Man actor. The new one. What the hell's his name? Dwayne The Rock Johnson will be Zelda. Oh, we can hang out with Nearest. I think we'll do that, actually. Tom Holland, thank you. Tom Holland will be Link. Let's see if an Illumination Zelda movie will make him $1 gazillion. No, talk to him. No, talk to him.
Quite.
Hey, it's me, Mario. You know, Star-Lord.
I see.
This one looks to have a little what's it just here. Oh, don't tell me it can't be this simple.
Genius.
Aha, spot on. Ah, my dear little bundle of joy. How I've been waiting to meet you. It really was a relic, huh? Ah ha ha ha. Naturally, this is where it connects to the other. Yes, I suppose that confirms the hypothesis. Whoa. Inspiration strikes, an absolute corker of an inspiration. Briblo, it's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
I want to take garlic and put her under the chocolate fountain and have her recreate that image of the bird underneath the chocolate fountain. You can't... Wait. Out of all the hairstyles, this guy's... Oh, I guess it's because it's his hair connected to his... It's basically just like mutton chops that connect to his mustache. It's pretty cool, actually.
No.
Not quite. Not quite yet. There's 2 left. The old goat's notes mark the full set at 8 pieces. That's a good idea. And out of those 2, one is...
Hey.
Say, would you mind joining me on a short jaunt somewhere? It won't take but a moment. Sure, but where? Home. Hey, this place isn't so much of a house as it is a gauntlet runner garage, no? Did you actually sleep here?
Quite.
I like it. I mean, I guess if you like... It's an interesting design. It gives him a unique look. Very memorable. I think someone said it, and I said it too. He looks like a One Piece character. He would fit in that universe pretty well, actually. Oh ho ho! Yes, that's the ticket. It fits right into the rest. Well, how now? I found a relic in my own home.
The truth is...
You know, there was an odd little dimple on the last relic. I told you before, didn't I? That back when I was a lad, I found a similar bit of rubbish on my fossil hunts. You mean this one? Of course it's this one. Yeah, that one. So I tried seeing if the pieces connect, and whiz bang pow, perfect fit. And it's a heavy burden to bear, being this generation's greatest mind.
Incredible.
And you're a legendary sleuth to boot. Oh, don't stop there, lad. Tell me more of my legends. Oh, I'm sure there's like facial hair in like the 1800s. It's crazy. Been quite a while since I was here last, and nostalgia rather gets to a chap. This used to be my whole life. This is where I dreamed of the skies. It's where my dream was born, where I strove for those heights, and where it all came crumbling down. When Hulkenberg dragged me out of my workshop, well, never thought I'd actually find my wings. Come on this journey with all of you has changed me for the better, and I'll stick with you till the end. You hear?
Right.
You're one of us, Nearest. You're too kind, old chap. Rest assured, I know the great things are all bound for, and I'll get you there. There's this fun.
My heart's pounding and my soul's ablaze.
But if there's only one more component, where's the safety mechanism? No, too early to say without actually seeing it first. In any case, just one more to go. We've come this far, so we've got to finish it now. I know you can do it.
This one's important.
Alright, I have to know where this one is.
What?
What? What was that noise? There's not many folks who live on the streets in this part of town. Just the wind, my girl. Just the wind.
Right then.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, Persona 5 was pretty good about that. Still, like, even if you didn't, like, min-max all the answers, you could still do it. But it's a stress.
Crowning of a new king. 29 days remain.
Hey.
P3 was the worst in that. Although the trick is basically just to, like, do basically your school social links, prioritize those, basically.
True.
And then you got burgled. I'm gonna burgle some burgles.
We ought to proceed. All
right.
Where to? Let's head there right away.
All right, let's go. Da, 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 da. The Hamburglar. They're gonna bring back the Hamburglar. We're gonna get the Hamburglar shake. One, two, three, four, five. A volcano north of Altaberry. Yeah, okay, so that way you already know. Alright, who can we hang out with?
Let's see.
We can hang out with Yufa's quests. Alonzo.
You?
Something's changed about you, something big, though I get the feeling this is how you were to begin with. I've been waiting. Would you mind coming down with me to to see the landowner? Sure.
Thank you.
Great, my network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. That'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little used pass so we won't be disturbed. What the hell is this? I'll let Scoops embed that. What? Alonzo, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter's a man she fancies. What was his name? All right, Cuculus. No, click on it. Fine. Whoa. Is that former Toronto mayor and former alive person Rob Ford? Or wait, Doug Ford. Which one's the alive one? I think Rob Ford was the one that died, right? Did you see your goodbyes to her before you left? Or had she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
What are you after, my life? If you're offering it, sure, but there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie?
What?
My desires? What the hell are you getting at? To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomfiting. Discomfiting, I don't even know what that means. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villages still respect you. I'd assumed you used money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors.
That's right.
You are a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And I'm sorry, Rob Ford and the Hamburglar is killing me. Actually, I have to confirm that's Rob Ford. Both the brothers are fat and bloated looking, so. Yep, that's Rob Ford. Or wait. Oh god, they look alike, but that's his hairline. Yeah, okay, that looks like that's Rob. I mean, I don't remember his politics. I just remember he made, like, international news for being a crack addict or a meth addict. He was smoking meth. It's crazy. What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have three daughters, and those bastards,
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
That sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before?
No.
It's the first time I've heard of it. But it's not Hunter. It's worse, I'd say, Hunter Biden, because he was doing it in office. Hunter Biden's just some guy. By comparison.
Moving on.
I've learned what I want to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help you atone for your sins, so long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. In my parliament, we'd smoke crack. Fine, I accept your offer. You have my word. You hear that? All right, it's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, I've never even met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Well, that's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly and won my bet. Are things gonna work out?
Yes.
You don't need to worry. He'll fall through once he knows what my plan is. In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do. Something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat. Yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framing of a world that made me become the deceiver I am. Hypocrite that you are. What lies ahead will be the great comment Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king who will change the cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and then take it for myself. Like a man who hates lying and cheating, that gets so... Who lies and cheats to get his way.
I will live to my fullest potential.
I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned, but just bear with me for now.
Farewell.
Do you want Gallica's Galussi? No, that sounded... Oh. No, that sounded... dirty.
Hmm?
I mean, yes, but like...
I'll definitely...
Alright, let's go. Alright, before I do that, I'm gonna pull Pokemon. I'm gonna pull a pack of Pokemon cards. Let's see if I get anything good. It's the Pocket TCG app. Alright. It's gonna do it. Oh, I got some sort of holo. I got another... Oh god, I actually have another Celebi EX. I don't need more. I have like 4 already. It's not even new art. Okay. It'll be good trade fodder. Anyway, Juno. What kind of interlude was that? It wasn't. I just wanted to pull my cards.
Thank you. Here.
Here we are. I was tied up and left here to die. I was tied up and left to die here. I feel the Verica flowers and the leaves we need. You don't have a new Celebi. No. I already have like 3. I have 4. You can only run 2 in your decks in this format. No, I have 3 the same and I have 1 of the alt arts. It's got multiple art for it. Just give me, if you're gonna give me a Celebi, just give me a, just give me one of the new arts that I don't have. That nightmarish experience gave me the ability to tell what the leaves look like, and now I can help someone who helped me because of it.
Then
I've played it's basically, at least, well, the Pocket TCG version is like, actually, you know what? I'll talk about it later. Well, let's go through a story first. When I look at it that way, it's almost as though I survived that hell for a reason. Gives it some significance.
That's good to hear.
Don't worry, we're gonna save Murtis.
Yes.
We're saving Murtis, but I can't help but feel I'm being saved too. Gina told me through the field, forging for Erica leaves.
Yep.
I can't imagine we need more than this. I just hope it works. I have watched Pokemon Forever years and years and years ago. I don't remember much of it. Oh, the only thing I remember was that like the new character was like a time traveler, and it was like Professor Oak from the past or something. I think that's what it was. No, it wasn't Professor Oak from the past, but it was someone Professor Oak knew from the past. I believe that's what it was. I didn't revert. I'm here in the place where my worst nightmares came true, and I haven't changed.
Honestly.
I thought that if I had to show that form to anyone ever again, it might be alright if that person was you.
What?
What do you mean by that? I mean what I said. No more, no less.
I'm going home.
Yeah, but Scoops, if I'm gonna pull a Celebi, just give me a version that I don't already own. That's all I'm asking. Murtis, there you are. Art-wise.
Hey.
Because they're all functionally the same. I'm sure it's a struggle to speak, but I gathered some leaves that can counteract the poison.
Hey.
How's it coming along? I don't think there's been any updates, but Crimson would know more, I think. I'm sure I'm the last person you want to come to your rescue, but the feeling was likewise when you saved me.
Please.
You love singing more than anything, don't you? Losing your voice is unacceptable. I only hope it works. Oh, thank goodness, your voice. I owe you both for this, but why go through all that for me? Should be obvious, no? I'm grateful to you, and as someone who shares your passion for singing, I understand all too well what it would be like to lose my voice.
And then?
There are some things I can only express through singing. I'm sure you're the same way. And besides, I never got a chance to hear you sing. Juna, I'm just glad to see you healed. Frustrated is what I am. She's better than me in every possible way. I'm from a poor bog of a town in the middle of nowhere. I was the best singer in the village, and so I came to the big city. But everyone here, all over the country even, they're so focused on you, they won't give a country girl like me half a second, much less a song. Last year I got the headline for this festival, and I thought it might be my big break, but then you just had to barge in. But it don't matter. None of this matters. I lost to you the second I thought to pull you down with my dirty schemes. Coming here didn't change who I was deep down. Hearing you sing live, though, my jaw hit the floor. I could feel the emotions flooding out from you. You just wanted everyone to be happy. I ain't never been so miserable. I figured I'd head on home, but then there was that sneaky-looking Sanctist.
You know...
I really am sorry about that outfit.
Then...
We can apologize to Capra for that one later, together. And it's far too late for you to conclude I've outclassed you.
Fine.
You're a strong person, someone who'd risk their own safety to protect someone else. Wouldn't you agree, Brimblow? She's right. You protected Juna. Fuck.
Yep.
Exactly. It's all the proof you need. You're still growing as a person.
So,
Music encourages us. Music encourages us. It comforts us, supports us. It pulls us by the hand when we can't take another step, and it walks alongside us. When the ground feels like it's opened up beneath you, it's the magic that lifts you back. It saved me once, and I want to offer that to everyone.
Hey.
That's why I sing, Myrtis, so if you're ready to take that on, I'll be waiting for you on the grand stage. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'll knock you off your high horse soon enough. Should be fun. When that day comes, you'll have to be the judge, Brimblow. So I've realized a dilemma. So I'll be done this game before Trails in the Sky.
singing so much.
Trails Through Daybreak 2 comes out, so I'm gonna have to find a short game to stream in the interim. I have a couple of ideas what I want to do. Yakuza is not a short game. Not even the short one that came out recently.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 28 days remain.
May have a couple ideas what I want to stream.
Here.
Yakizaki. I'm actually playing Yakuza 8 right now on my free time. That's been fun.
Let's head there. All right then.
Oh, right.
Oh, we can't talk to anyone. Oh shit.
Aye.
Oh, we don't have enough imagination. Oh, well that makes my choice easier. But I did see someone with a quest, so let's go talk to them. Fairy love. Do you... As cool as Strange Journey is, it's not a great streaming game.
Hello.
That outfit, aren't you the candidate who claims to be the prince? If you're possessed of princely skills, then I have a task for you. There's a place some distance from Mount... Oh. A War King's legendary greatsword there. Damn. We're gonna get a sword. But yeah, Strange Journey is base, but it's not a good stream game.
Guess so.
Like 80% of it is like dungeon crawling. It's fun to play, but to like watch, eh.
We did it!
It's based on Etrian Odyssey. That's what it's based on. So it'd be actually fitting.
Let's give it a shot.
Ooh.
Let's...
We'll face danger here.
Oh darn, it's in blight mode. Shit, I'd have to
Here's where we are now.
get some weather stuff to get it to not be blight.
Help me, will ya?
Yeah!
Alright, is there any other quests that I just... Oh, there's another quest right there. What the fuck?
Let's go.
I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas.
All right then.
Isn't there informant here? Am I crazy? Oh, unless it's the tavern keeper.
Hey! You are. Please. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas.
Oh, what a pity.
Oh, thank you.
Beg pardon?
You are.
You what?
I'm out of ideas. Just can't believe.
Where the fuck's the informant? Am I crazy?
I'm out of ideas.
Damn. I think that guy's out of ideas.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Oh. This is a dead guy here.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Hold on.
What now?
Wait. Oh, Altabury. Oh, I'm dumb.
All right then. Where to?
Why did I think it was here?
All right then. Where to?
I have no idea why I thought it was there.
Let's go.
Scoops, have you always had a fascination with fairies, or is it just this one? I don't even know.
This it? Blimey.
Damn, that guy's fucking loving it. It's just this one? Okay. Do you just look at her and be like, damn, she's like hand-sized. I could just get away with it.
All right then.
Blimey.
All right then.
What's the world coming to?
Actually, let's double check. I don't know. Crimes.
We'll face danger here.
Oh wait, if we just have to wait the next day for it, we can just do that instead.
We got
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Actually, there is something I can do. Where's the informant? Lady. Wait. Oh, I already got the info on it.
Keep this. What more can I do?
Oh wait, I didn't even go to the
Guess there's nothing to be done about
I just realized I didn't even go to the fucking Monster Hunter.
Anyone?
I think most fairy characters are usually not like, oh my god, 3 of them. Holy moly, I forgot about that.
The daredevil.
I see.
But yeah, like most, like what are the fairy characters that are like famous? It's really just like Navi, who, how much is she a character? There's the fairy in Majora's Mask, whose name I forget.
I have high.
Endgame items start to get kind of expensive, but luckily you're kind of, the quests are giving a lot of cash at least. Ooh.
Fight the daredevil.
All right, monster.
I have
Got it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's the fairy in Bravely Default, but you know, maybe not that fairy.
Fight the daredevil.
Someone should make a fairy character tier list of all like important. I mean, Gallica's very, very well characterized.
Let's do it.
Like, she could have easily been made to be too annoying, but they got a good balance for her.
And right there's a lab. Nice little village.
I have.
All right, we got 3 monster quests here. We have 30 minutes.
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
Okay, let's go.
Where to?
Back to Grand Trad. Things are on sale. Didn't someone say like Gallica was like annoying or something? On like, I think one of you mentioned that, like someone on V said they were annoying. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? What kind of crack are they smoking?
Hey.
Hello there.
Comet sword. Ooh, Orichalum saber. I just bought a new sword though. Come on now.
Indeed.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay, we can get all the items we want here.
How nice.
Now then.
Yeah, someone on V has shit opinion.
All right then. Where to?
I think the worst part about trying to get an opinion, or like trying to like get someone to elaborate an opinion on something, is that most people are like, they'll feel a certain way, but they're not very good at elucidating why they feel that way. Like they just know that they don't like it, but they can't explain why.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
All right, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go to the runner.
Let's go.
And I think he would still be there. He's not a quest technically, but he's still.
Now.
Is he there? He's still there. Perfect.
This place. It's your.
Great. Let's fight him.
What to pick?
I mean, for Hulkenberg, it's really if you like that kind of character or not. I think it comes down to literacy workbook. Well, speaking of, we were talking about literacy earlier. Actually, what do I need to increase?
Something up?
We do need to increase imagination, so might as well. It's a book meant to teach reading and writing. Illustrations of food and animals have their names in big letters, and I see traces of Basilia practicing in the margins. The paper is worn, probably from being traced over so much. The names Basilio, Fidelio, Rel, and Luis have been written many times. He seems to have written the words eat, sleep, run, and escape a lot. Makes me wonder what kind of life Basilio and Fidelio had really led. Basilio's handwriting is big and bold, just like him.
All right.
He's bold and brash. More like belongs in my ass. Ha ha ha.
Protection of the royal magic gone, the tournament for the throne escalates. Those who would turn the tide with military might are spurred by opportunity. The party stands in the way of Rudolph's gauntlet runner as he continues to hunt monsters as a display.
Oh shit, hold on. I fucking forgot again. Forgot to switch Yufa's class again.
Oh, hell. Rudolph.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is here. We have to kill him.
Let's do it.
Oh. I can't say I expected you would be the one to come to me. You're but a wretched little elder.
impersonator of those who would rule you. And do my eyes deceive me? A Parapus and a Ujief stand among your retinue? With a disgraced Rusant knight to boot. The ignominy of it all. Harmony and then...
I mean, it's both. I'd say Scoops. It's a good cadence and voice mixed with like that theme.
All tribes will live in rightful segregation.
I mean, video games are a visual audio medium.
We won't find any compromise with him, and we won't lose.
I will show you the strength and bearing of a true Rusant. Now, come at me.
Early bird gets the glory, what?
What?
You want the tribes even more divided? I won't let that happen.
Some darker arts.
You better be ready.
The blade's edge!
Ooh, he resisted that. That's not good.
Freeze! Let's end this! This calls for an igniter!
Ooh. Ooh.
You need training!
Owned.
Protect yourselves!
I'll figure something out.
Oh, more turns, sure.
Staying safe?
All right!
Nah. You got this.
Here I go!
I'll not lose to the likes of you!
Now lend me your strength! Strike true!
They're weak.
Nice.
That's your opening, Captain.
Oh, shout of ice!
420 damage, blaze it.
I pray you're ready. Heed me!
Yupa hit their weakness.
Brightest power. Let's work together. Go! Dark Knight. Free.
Ooh.
Impossible! What is that power? Even so, I cannot lose. I refuse to. Don't you underestimate me!
Nice one,
Owned. Ow. Ooh, owie.
Now accept your fate. Now, I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
I can do this. It is your turn!
Yupa hit their weakness.
Let's set it up. Show them our might.
Damn you.
For all that we strive for.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Alright, kill.
I can't believe this.
Even summoner. Come forth now.
Oof.
Tai's knocked out?
Oof.
Someone help him get back in the fight.
Ooh, hold on, we gotta
Tai's got knocked
fix
out.
this.
We gotta revive him.
I defer to
I'll
you.
do my part.
The captain's
I
on
shall
his
cut
last
down
leg.
all in my way.
Get him healed up.
What a mess. Could do with this.
I shall repay this. Now accept your fate. Some darker arts.
I'll not lose to the likes of you.
Give me strength.
We'll just do this.
Much thanks.
We won't, we won't.
My thanks.
This calls for an igniter. Witness
God, nice
the
one,
arrogance.
Captain.
Easy peasy.
Yupa,
No holding
your attack
back.
power's weakened.
Be ready for anything.
Quite a move.
Thank you.
Fight
That's our secret technique.
Assassin. I
Here
shall
I go.
cut down all in my
Lend me
way.
your strength.
I leave it to you. Nice hit.
General,
Perfect.
damn you.
Not enough.
This should help.
Even with that crit.
Just obstacles.
I'll have to restock on revival medicines.
It is your turn.
The enemy still stands.
Damn
Come
you!
forth, royal soul. It's still up?
Don't you underestimate me! Shame!
I'm sorry. Everyone, not like this.
Whoops. I got a little greedy there.
Favor tenfold.
This calls for an igniter!
My best wasn't enough.
Oh, power of kings!
That was not what I meant to do. Shit.
I see your game.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
I'll use this.
Still fight.
Witness!
Oh yeah, this is over.
Don't you underestimate me!
I got greedy. I got too greedy there. Have to play that safer. Let's try that again. Can we actually, so that, can I do it so that I can, wait. Oh, I have to do all that again? Oh, that's annoying. Not a big deal, but at least allow me to, switch to Yufa over here. Nothing there. It's fine. We were doing well, and I just got too greedy.
What should we do?
Oh, hold on, actually, let me. Let's run with my party a little bit. So keep that in. This is fine. Actually, it's not fine.
What now?
We'll do Hulkenberg out, stroll in. There we go. We'll give that one more try, and we'll call it a night.
No. This play, it's your.
Let's.
Surprised it didn't autosave before the fight, but eh.
What to pick?
Oh, wait, actually, you know what? Hold on.
Now, where...
Would you look at this? I've been waiting.
Alright, now we can roll other royal archetypes as well.
I have...
Oh, wait, no, that's not why I came here.
I...
Nope, special experiments, that's it. Fucking hell. Oh, nothing new here. Darn. Actually, if we go to study archetypes, they're all unlocked. Or technically, so this one I need Samurai and Warlord. I'm almost to Warlord, so that's good. Samurai, I'm still a ways for that one. Hulkenberg, I need Paladin 20, Dark Knight 15, and Elemental Master 15, which, ooh, that's a bit of a trek, but we can do it. I don't know if I'll actually get to it, but if we do, it'll be funny. Heisme is... This one's annoying as fuck. Oh, wait, I haven't even unlocked it. But it's Ninja 20, which we haven't even gone to Ninja. Oh, and I have to get the Tycoon. Oh, that's annoying. Let me at least unlock this.
All right.
Heisme might have the best royal one, actually. It's also, coincidentally, one of the more annoying ones to get.
My power swells forth.
Juna, we haven't unlocked hers yet. Neither for Yufa, neither for you. Okay. Yeah, there's a good place to grind later, but I'll do that off screen if I really want to, which probably I do.
Oh, you'll come again, won't you?
Alright, let's make a save.
What now?
Try this fight one more try the fight one more time. Yeah. Read the book.
All right.
With the protection of the royal, the parties.
Oh. Oh. My cue item. I'll use what I must. Some darker art.
Alright, we'll do this.
Devil summoner.
We have summon to all enemies. We have summon knight, but we have summon fairy. I have to do this one first. The boy!
Ruffians! I call upon royal power within! Be ready for anything.
Quite a boon.
I am grateful.
Let's set it up! All right, let's go!
Hit their weakness.
Assassin.
That's your opening, Captain.
Rancor.
Call the
Souls of kings, give
All
me
right.
strength.
But we have the Black Frost too.
Impossible! Get them! This calls for an igniter!
Ow. Oof.
Witness!
Up and down.
Brace yourself!
Someone, help him back up.
Let's try this.
Ty's in real danger.
Let's work
We need
together.
healing now.
Coordination is key!
You hit their weakness. That's
Assassin.
your opening, Captain.
Some darker arts.
Uh-oh.
This should help.
We need your help.
Much thanks.
I owe you.
We still have yet more mascots to obtain.
Impossible. A blunder.
Come on. Stop owning me.
Someone help him get back in the fight.
No. I shall vanquish evil. Are you well? Thanks.
Thank you. Ty's make
Lend me your
back down. We gotta
Let
revive
me
him.
help! I'm done
You
for.
devil! Your 10 hours weakened! Black Frost!
Done.
You've hit their
Now,
weakness!
what's the play? Here.
There we go.
I shall repay this favor tenfold.
Ty's about to
Huge.
Someone heal him fast! Ty's knocked out! Someone help him
I'm all
get back in the
prepared.
fight!
No, this won't work. Let's try this.
I shall repay. Assassin.
Can anyone
Here I go! Black Frost!
Alright. Good turn, good turn.
Are you prepared? Try not to worry.
Quite a boon.
That was helpful.
Oof.
This calls for an igniter!
Ow.
I won't hold back! I'll cut through!
For the glory of the kings.
Why, hello there,
Oh,
treasure.
souls of kings, give me strength.
General! This should help.
Alright, there we go. Let's get more offensive up.
What? Nice one, Captain.
You fucking clown.
Do this together!
This one might actually be worth doing. What's one more? Yeah, let's do this.
Together then.
Shroud!
Still up?
Face me. Damn you. Some darker arts.
Here I go!
Nice moves,
Black
Heisman.
Help me finish!
General! Be ready for anything.
Much thanks.
Everyone get big ups.
Witness! Response!
Someone! That's it!
Oh, thank you, Gallica.
Hey! Wake up!
She's giving us extra turns. She's being based again.
Do my best. Take my fullest power. The enemy still stands.
Damn you.
Are you well?
That helped.
My thanks.
I am grateful.
Now let's work together.
Take my power, right!
A tough one.
You got a new weakness.
There we go. Waste of turn on crit. All right, we got this.
Their weakness. I pray you're ready.
Black Frost saved the day.
Oi, you alright, old man? Gonna leave a nasty scar, that.
Ah, you! Silence! Even the Parapus would pity me now! I will not suffer such shame!
That right? Suit yourself, I suppose. But if you ask me, thinking like that's way more exhausting than it's worth. We come from two tribes, but that don't have to mean anything else. We're different, that's all. And I don't see why different folks can't meet in the middle, eh?
'Tis as Basilio says. And you've been defeated. Dismount from your gauntlet runner and renounce your campaign for the throne.
Easy peasy.
Okay. I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Yeah, that feels nice.
Excellent.
Oh, here's proving. Increases caster's attack, defense, hit, evasion by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Crazy.
I learned a new ability.
Well, that settles that.
Good work. We finished our objectives. Let's go back to town. All right, and with that, I think I'm going to call it a night.
What now?
So, thank you all for tuning in. We have now entered the end game, although we're going to be in the end game for a little longer than you would expect. We got a lot of days ahead of us, a lot of followers to max out, a bunch of quests to do, and then we'll finally be ready to tackle Luis. So, next week, end of next week, so basically next Thursday would be an optimistic end date. I expect us to be done, if not next week, then definitely the week after, early. So until then, have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys next time, Tuesday, same time, same place. Bye-bye.